Bonjour, today is Saturday, October 28th, 2023. It is 3:38 in the afternoon, so I'm kind of late arriving here. That's because I wanted to do the stairs in my building this morning for exercise. So I did the 30 flights of my building 10 times wearing 10-pound ankle weights, so that was a great workout. The previous weekend, I stayed in Toronto. I stayed in the city to do the CN Tower climb with some colleagues and some students, and that was amazing. And it really, I did a really good time. I was surprised. I did it in 16 minutes and 26 seconds. My fastest time many years ago was 13 minutes 37 seconds. I didn't expect to do so well after so long and at this age, so it has really encouraged me to train really hard, and I'm going to try again in April at the next CN Tower climb to get an even better time. Anywho, so this weekend I'm here at Balsam Lake Provincial Park. I've never been here before. Just doing some plain old car camping. There are a few hiking trails here, so I brought my ankle weights. I'm going to wear those while I hike. And I'm also going to be cooking up 2 brand new meals. What else? Oh, I brought along an old Canadian Tire tent, not the one from last video that leaked, but another one that's even older that has some tears in it. So I brought that along to fix it. And what other fun things am I getting up to? I don't know. That's all I can think of right now. So, like I said, it's 3:38 in the afternoon, and so I'm going to be setting up my Kelty Sideroad awning to the car. So that will be my cook station, and then I'll set up my tent where I will sleep. Let's start setting up. So that took about 10 minutes to set up. It's super easy. I'm actually having second thoughts about setting up a tent. Like, it's such a spacious area. I could just sleep in my car, and I could set up. I have a table. I don't know. I think I'll take a walk around the campground and ponder that. By the way, for any viewers who might not know what the CN Tower is, it is a freestanding structure here, or sorry, not here, but in Toronto. It's 553 meters tall. The CN Tower climb is 1,776 steps, and that was my 19th CN Tower climb. So, yeah, that's it. At one point, it was the tallest building in the world, but not anymore. Anywho, so right now I'm just walking along the roads. There are 2 trails here. They're before the entrance there, like before the registration. So I will do those after I eat, because I'm super hungry. All I've eaten today is 2 hard-boiled eggs, like medium boiled eggs, a banana with peanut butter, and a protein bar, and 4 coffees. It's really bad. Anywho, I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna go back, eat something, and then do the trail. So for beverages, I did bring coffee, but I have been drinking a lot of coffee lately, so I'm trying to cut down. So instead of coffee, once a day I've been having Ovaltine. This stuff's really good for you, actually. This is a chicory root drink. It's a coffee substitute. It's really popular in France. It's not as easy to find here. I bought another bottle on Amazon. So yeah, I brought those to enjoy instead of coffee. And this is my new piece of gear rather than my tiny little backpacker stove. This is a more sturdy, larger stove so that I can cook a proper meal. This is just a frying pan from my kitchen that my Aunt Teresa gave me. Thanks, Aunt Teresa. And what I'm making tonight is called chickpea hash. I got the recipe from a website called Fresh Off the Grid. So I've got red onion, green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper, orange pepper, a zucchini. All of the spices I combined already and I put in here. I'll get into what those are later. Can of chickpeas and then oil to cook. So that's what I'm going to make for dinner. It is 5:38 p.m. So the walk I did was like 2.75 kilometers. Yes, I'm gonna make dinner. So I really don't think I'm gonna set up that tent that needs repairing. That's fine. I can do it another time. Yeah, like that's more than sufficient shelter. Yeah. So in a future video, I will do some tent repair. I mean, I brought all this stuff, but okay, time to make dinner. The other thing is, it's kind of like, look how comfy this is back here. It's like this nice mattress I made, my good to minus 18 degree bag, all these cushions. Yeah, oh look, I have a new friend, Mr. Moose. So it's kind of hard to not sleep in there with such a cozy setup. I decided to move outside because it's a little dark in there. So it's great to have that in case it starts to rain, which there is a small possibility of rain, but I'd rather be outside here. Believe how good that smells. I am so excited for this meal. So the spices are cumin, coriander, cinnamon, and salt. Even before I added the spices, that smelled amazing. Now with the spices, it's like mind-blowing. This dish is vegan. A lot of my cooking is vegan. I'm not vegan, but whatever. I just like vegetables. Anyway, and I did bring Tupperware containers because even though I say it often, I know I won't finish that. I know I won't finish that. So I brought some Tupperware containers for the leftovers. Anyway, I'm so excited about this meal. It is like 8 degrees, feels like 5, according to the weather app I have. It's pretty chilly. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God. So good. Wow. There's a lot of food here. Absolutely delicious. This is amazing. So I didn't finish the dinner, almost though. It's almost 7 o'clock, a few minutes to 7. This fire is so nice and warm. And even though, yeah, like this, kind of camping, it's a far cry from, the deep dark woods, it's still nice. It's still a fire. It gives me a chance to play with my toys, AKA gear. Yeah, it's still really nice just to be out here. I should have arrived earlier. That's okay. I'll go for those hikes tomorrow. But yeah, this is just really nice. That's all. So, part of the reason I've been drinking so much coffee lately is because I have not been partaking in adult beverages. Yeah, I think I had a couple of drinks in September, both with family, and same with this month. But this feels like a really nice moment to just, sit in front of the campfire and have, some whiskey. So I actually brought, in that flask was, it's a peanut butter whiskey. So I put chicory root drink and some peanut butter whiskey, and we'll see what that tastes like. That is not the sun setting, that is the moon. It is so bright. It is 8 o'clock. So that mixture of the chicory root drink and the peanut butter whiskey, excellent. I think it's good. It's not a strong taste. It's just like a nice hint, like of peanut butter and a hint of, it's like a smoky coffee-ish taste. Anyway, they go well together. It's a nice drink. I'm enjoying it. So shortly I'm going to go for a walk and just see if I can see that moon without the trees blocking it, because it is so bright. It would be nice to see it, like a better view of it. But yeah, anyway, I've just been sitting in front of the fire, staring into the fire, enjoying the fire. I will report back probably in another hour. It is 7 minutes after 10. I am just going to make my way to the washroom. It's not far. It's right there. To brush my teeth and go to the washroom. And then I'm going to, settle into my super comfy backseat bed of my Chevrolet Spark. And so I guess I'll report once I'm in there. And yeah. Good morning. It is 8:15, so it's very late. I say it every time I sleep back here, but I love sleeping in this bed that I built here in the back of my car. It is so comfy. It is so comfy. I don't know if it's like all the different pillows I have, and my sleeping bag is so thick, and the mattress I made. The mattress I made from cushions from my patio set that I have on my balcony. I used 2 of the cushions. I'll explain what I did when I get home. I'll show my patio set and what I did. Anyway, but yeah, it's just so comfy. And now I have Mr. Moose here to snuggle with. And these log pillows are so squishy and comfy. Anyway, I just always have the best sleep when I sleep back here. The only thing is I can't stretch completely straight. I have to sleep like in a not a completely curled up fetal position, but a little bit. So that's okay. Anyway, it's 8:15. I'm going to get up, go visit the washroom, make coffee, and I'm making, a really, a brand new recipe again, from that same website, freshoffthegrid.com. It's called a campfire apple crisp, I think it's called. Campfire apple crisp. Yeah. Anywho, time to get up. So you might be wondering why I'm using my why I'm not using my new stove with the propane fuel, and that is because it wouldn't light. I tried, and I even switched to a new canister. I bought 4. It sounded like the propane was coming out. It wouldn't light. I Googled, why won't my propane stove light? It said maybe the igniter has become dirty. So I've only used it once. Anyway, I shook it and blew in it and tried to clean it. It can't be dirty after one use. Anyway, or maybe like something got in there. It wouldn't ignite. So I'm using this that I thankfully brought. But like, why isn't it working? I just want things to do their jobs. And I just feel like anyway, I put the propane, I even Googled like at what temperature does propane not work? Apparently it's like super cold, minus 144 degrees Celsius or something. Anyway, I put the propane in my sleeping bag inside the car. And this canister's working just fine. Oh my God. I hate dealing with stuff like this. Like as in, like if I have to bring it back, and I just would really like it to work. Okay. I forgot to bring my almond milk. I only have kindling left, but that's fine. I just really want that stove to work. I really want to make that campfire apple crisp. I have other food. I brought lots of fruit. I can have like leftovers from yesterday's meal. I just don't understand why it's not working. So it's always interesting to check out a new campground. Each one is, a little bit different and, has its own positives and negatives. So yeah, this campground is very, very, all the sites are very exposed. Probably the most exposed I've ever seen. Darlington Provincial Park is also very much like just lot beside lot beside lot, no illusion of being out in the deep dark woods whatsoever. And this one even more so. But that's fine because there are so many, especially because there are so many empty lots. I wonder why that is. It's such a nice time of year to be out here. And even though it's 2 degrees, it's very warm. Anyway, I'm enjoying myself. The other thing I like doing when I come to a campground like this, when I car camp, is checking out everybody's setup. I'm always dreaming about my retirement, April 2034. I imagine that I'm going to get a van and move into a van. But then I was thinking maybe a truck with a trailer would be better, because that way when I am in the city, I can just drive around in the truck. Am I going to keep my apartment though when I buy, when I retire? Or am I going to like officially move into a van? I think I'm going to do that. Like, why pay rent? Anyway, I'm always dreaming about that, and yeah, checking out people's setups and trying to get ideas. I can't wait. It's going to be so great. Anywho, I am just waiting for my phone to charge a bit more, and then we'll go check out these hiking trails. So I'm right here in Elm. So I'm going to jump on this Lakeshore Legacy Trail. I'll walk it to the end and back and take it all the way to where? I don't know, to the road permit office. And then these trails are over here somewhere. And I use the term hiking very lightly, usually in these provincial parks. They are better termed a nice walk in the park.
Temps, 35 minutes et 52 secondes. 3,00 km. Rythme moyen, 11 minutes et 57 secondes par kilomètre. Rythme fractionné, 14 minutes et 37 secondes par kilomètre.
Okay, at over 3 meters in circumference and 25 meters tall, it is one of the largest living white ash trees in Ontario. All right. A Volkswagen van, how cool. So cool. I would love to have a Volkswagen van like that. But then, I want to go into like hard to get places and like, back roads and old logging roads and stuff. And I don't know if that has enough clearance. I don't know. Anyway, you know what? I think I'm going to turn around and see if that guy with the Volkswagen van will let me have a look inside and ask some questions. Yeah, let's do that. So they said that it does off-road pretty well. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kona. Very nice. Okay, thanks again. Bye. I also asked those people if it was okay if I used, that I'd taken some video. Is that okay if I use it on my channel? And they said yes. I really shouldn't have videoed before asking that. So that's part of the reason I went back actually, to get permission. Anyway, oh my God, that thing is gorgeous. And yeah, it's pretty high clearance actually. And I wonder if that's something you could tinker with anyway, to a degree. Anywho, I've got 11 years to think about it. All right, it is 12:30. I have an hour and a half left here at Balsam Lake Provincial Park. I'm going to try one more time to get my brand new single burner propane camp stove to work and make campfire apple crisp. And I'm really hungry because all I've had is that black coffee and 2 oranges. So yeah, Mamma Mia in the sky, please make it work. Okay, let's try. Please work. Please, please work. Please work. Oh my God. So it's, it's working. Okay. Oh my God. Butter. This is way too much butter. Is there such thing as too much butter? I just don't know. Okay, wait. I better. I don't understand. Thanks, Mamma Mia. Okay, I've got to chop some apples first. My knife, I need to get a larger knife. This is what I've been using, even to chop the vegetables last night. So that's like an 1.5 inch long blade. I have another knife at home, actually. My Smith & Wesson. Is it Smith & Wesson? Yeah, like the gun. I should have brought that. Oh well. I think that's enough. So I've got brown sugar. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. I had to grind the cloves myself. Oatmeal, like oats, and butter. And of course, apples. Jesus, it's really working. Let's try it. I know it's going to be delicious. Oh my God. This is amazing. Oh. This is amazing. This is so good. Oh, I'm so thankful that ended up working. I think I was lighting it. I mean, yesterday I lit it underneath. I won't lie, when I was on my walk, I watched a YouTube video, like, how do I use my, single burner propane, blah, 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 camp stove. And I did notice the guy lit it on top, which is not what I did yesterday, and it worked. Anyway, so I did that this time and it did work. So maybe I just got lucky yesterday. I don't know. But I love my new camp stove. And I love this dish. And I'm so happy. I can't get over how good this is. Oh, yay. Life is good. It's just the right amount of chewy, like where the sugar is caramelized, and crunchy, where there's a little bit of like charring of the apple, and the granola. I mean the oats. This is just so great. And I used exactly the spices that they called for. For this dish, I would say perfect. For the dish last night, I'm gonna add more of the spices. I followed the recipe exactly for the first time, but even when I make my vegan coconut curry lentil stew, I put way more ginger, way more curry than it calls for. And for the chickpea hash, I'm gonna really beef up the spices the next time I make it, which will be soon because it was also delicious. So I'm going to stop at Sale on my way home. And oh, do I need a larger knife? I've got that one at home. I'll just look. Because the one at home actually has like a chip in it, a little nick in the blade. So we'll see. One more thing before I stop filming. I'm reading a book right now called The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter. This is an amazing book. Amazing book. I mean, it's kind of preaching to the choir for me, but it also has helped me sort of understand why I love hiking so much and why I don't want to reduce the weight on my back and why I enjoy it so much. I really think that everyone should read this book. Hello.
Staying warm.
What's that?
I said staying warm.
It's a beautiful day, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. I was just wondering. And then I came through from the lake, so I'm going this way again, I think. But anyway.
Yeah, I tried to find, I started on the Lookout Trail. I walked over to the Lookout Trail. And according to the map, I should take every left. Well, I was soon off the trail and by the amphitheater. I just ended up walking the roads, which was still nice. Yeah, I ended up doing like an 8-kilometer walk. Yeah, but it was all on road.
It's a funny park like that. It kind of winds around and then you come out somewhere where you didn't think you were going to come out.
Yeah, it is funny. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yes, you too. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Anywho, I really think that everyone should read that book, even though I don't like using the word should. I think everyone would benefit from reading that book. Oh, it's just filled with so much information that just makes so much sense. about our society and how we live it, and you know, why people who have everything that they need and whatever are still depressed, and it breaks it down into different types of comfort, like carrying weight, temperature, all kinds of things. Yeah. Anyway, I usually really enjoy the books that I choose. I usually find the books that I read because they're mentioned in a book that I'm reading already. Like a lot of hiking books, hikers will be reading and they mention what they read, and so I'll read what they're reading. Anywho, I usually enjoy the books that I read a lot, but this one is like off the charts. The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop filming now. So I take my garbage home with me, and then at home I sort it for organics and recycling. It is 2:15, so I'm a little bit late leaving. I'm sure that's not a big deal. No one else has showed up yet. Probably no one will. So let's get on the road. Let's go to Sale and look at... Oops, I got a call and it cut the video off. So yeah, let's get on the road, go to Sale and look at knives. Store. So I used to have a cushion that fit there and one that fit there. And yeah, I really don't need, well, actually what I needed was some coffee tables out here. So getting rid of those cushions was perfect. The width was perfect from the backseat of my car. The two cushions together were a bit too long, so one of them I had to cut to size. And that's how I made the mattress for the backseat of my car. Where the foot space is, I keep the mattress level with a storage bin on each side, and yeah, the mattress just easily, you know, lifts up and I can access the stuff in the storage bins. Anywho, so that was that. I am back home now. Yeah, you know, for what I did at Balsam Lake, did I really need to drive all of that way? No. I could have done, you know, had just as nice of a weekend and did exactly what I did at Darlington Provincial Park, which is only, you know, an 80-kilometer drive rather than a 140-kilometer drive, you know, less than 1 hour drive as opposed to a 2-hour drive. But I didn't know that before, and now I know. So, you know, I mean, it's one of my little projects, ongoing projects, is I would like to visit every single provincial park in Ontario. So we can check off Balsam Lake, and I don't think I'll be back anytime soon. But I had such a great weekend doing the whole cooking thing, you know, like not just a backpacker's cook job, but like real cooking was a new thing for me. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I will definitely be doing more of that when I can. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I still haven't picked a date, November 7th or November 9th, for my first ever live stream to celebrate 4 years of the channel. I will decide soon. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full-time when I retire in April of 2034. See you in the next video. Ciao for now.